and I want to say this with no irony, no funny business. I want to be honest about this. And I think it might come to, it might be shocking to some people, but I really mean this when I say this. I am a big fan of the Paul brothers. I am a fan of Logan Paul, and I am a fan of Jake Paul. Okay? Period. That's it. No cap. Okay? It's lit. It's so fucking lit. And what they are doing is so fucking dope. It's ill as shit. And I will tell you, a lot of you aren't in on the joke. You don't get what they're doing, but these motherfuckers made it. They did it by tricking you, dude. They're good at what they do. They work hard as shit. And you motherfuckers are getting mad when you just don't get it. They're performance artists. Dude, I have been a Logan Paul fan for a while now. I didn't know much about Jake Paul up until the fight. He won. Good for him. Wasn't rigged. People are like, it's rigged. Nah, I'm not buying that shit. He fucking punched him and the guy fell down. All right? You win. Logan works hard as shit. He's going to fight Floyd Mayweather. Dude, he made it. That's the best boxer, arguably, in history. Okay? Greatest of all time. And this YouTuber worked hard and did what he did. And now he's fighting Floyd Mayweather. Okay? He's opening up Pokemon cards and shit and being like, these ones are... Do you, dude? He found an alley, a niche. He found a creak in the door and busted it wide the fuck open. Now, obviously, I made the joke about the fucking Twitter thing years ago about how when you film it on YouTube, whatever the fuck, and about the guy dying. And I actually wish I didn't do that because that was just adding to the fucking mob. The guy already felt bad himself. Had I known what I know now, I wouldn't have done that. But, you know, he is a good dude. I met him a few times. He was at the Comedy Store. All around good dude. But this is about Jake Paul. I didn't know much about Jake Paul until the fight. He won the fight. And I was like, okay, cool. He beat a fighter. But the thing that made me go all in with Jake Paul happened the other day with the Floyd Mayweather fight. Sorry, the conference, what do they call it? The fucking weigh-in? Was it the weigh-in? I don't know. Whatever. Press conference. When Logan was at the press conference with Floyd Mayweather. And Logan was just like a pig in shit. He was just like, I can't believe I'm up here. This is awesome. I can't believe... By the way, Logan's like got this attitude. I already won. And he did. Who cares if he fucking loses against the greatest boxer of all time? Who cares? You know what I mean? It'd be like fucking Chubby Checkers fought Muhammad Ali. Who gives a shit? And who gives a shit if he loses? He already won. And so Jake Paul is there, and he's like face to face with Floyd Mayweather, and they're arguing. First of all, if you're Floyd fucking Mayweather, why are you arguing at all, ever, anywhere? Your life, you're the top, you're the best at what you do. You wear monochromatic outfits, and you have $14 million watches. Do you know what I mean? And Jake Paul's in his face like, fuck you, this and that. And Floyd Mayweather's like, fuck you. And everyone's around. And Jake Paul grabs his fucking hat. Send me the link of it, by the way. It's on his Instagram. Grabs Floyd Mayweather's hat and says, got your hat. And tucks it into his armpit. And Floyd Mayweather's bodyguards are like trying to drop him. And the part that kills me about it is he keeps saying got your hat over and over again. That is, when I tell you I laughed, I'm going to play it for you. Here.
Yeah, let's make it happen.
Yes, sir.
Get the paperwork for this bum.
Get Al Hammond.
Absolutely. I don't need Al Hammond.
Let me call Al Hammond.
I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss.
One night. Got your hat. Got your hat. Got your hat.
He's still saying it. There's 9 guys on him, and and it's hard for him to say it.
Let's do it.
He's going, dude, this is amazing. How can you look at that and be like, fuck that guy? He knows what he's doing. The guy, he's not a fucking pigeon. He's got a brain. He knows what the fuck he knows what he's doing. He's being a fucking silly goose, dude. I am a fucking Jake Paul fan. No irony, no cap or whatever the fuck. It's so freaking lit.
Let's make it happen.
Yes, sir.
Get the paperwork for this bum.
Get Al Hammond.
Absolutely. I don't need Al Hammond.
Let me call Al Hammond.
I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss.
One night. Got your hat. Got your hat. Got your hat.
Chill.
Dude, the last one.
Absolutely.
Wow, the last one. The last one. I'm so sweaty, dude. It's crazy. It's good. It's good. I'm losing weight. You know what I mean? It's good. I'm losing weight. I'm getting real lean, dude. I'm going to fight one of these guys. You got a tattoo here? Oh, no. His tattoo says, "Gotcha hat." Yeah. How could you not like this? How could you not like this? It's not. Look, I think what he's doing is great, okay? But if you don't think what he's doing is great, you have to understand that it's your fault that he's that great. This is performance art. This is Jackass, but better. Do you understand? And I don't want people to be like, fuck that, Jackass was awesome. And I love Steve-O, dude. He's one of the nicest guys. And I'm not saying Jackass is bad, but they were like eating each other's shit. You know what I mean? And like throwing skateboards into their necks. He's getting a tattoo of "Gotcha hat" because he stole Floyd Mayweather's hat. He's in a position, first of all, he's in that position to where he's arguing with the greatest boxer. Steals his hat off his head and then gets a tattoo of the quote he said when he did that. I think it's great. But if you don't, you have to understand it's your fault that he is that great because you're the ones he's reacting to. People don't understand this. It's like back in the day when people were the joke on that fucking in the Howard Stern movie Private Parts, and the guy was like, "Yeah, well, his listening has doubled," and they're like, "What? How's that happen?" He says, "Well, the people that love Howard Stern listen to him on average an hour a day," and they were like, "What?" Well, and they were like, "Yeah, and if people that hate him listen to him 2 hours a day," it's like, dude, it's you're the guy that he's talking to. He wins. You fucked up. And I'm glad you fucked up. Because I want this guy in the world. I want him in the world.